All right, we are back. We're gonna do a bonus episode, a relaxed episode, a follow-up, a behind the scenes, a real sultry, sexy, and impersonal kind of one. Well, not impersonal, be more personal. Personal. So we're back here at Hexe Coffee. However, we're not really back here. We're at the other Hexe Coffee. There's two of them, except for you shouldn't come to this one. This is the Hexe Coffee Roastery. It is where they're gonna roast the beans. It's where they're gonna make the cold brews. It's where they're gonna barrel age things. This is the unsexy part of the operation. The actual coffee shop is where it's sexy, fun, and weird and witchy. This is where people sweat and toil to make the delicious beans that you put into your face so you can caffeinate your fucking morning. Yeah, it's a good time. Also, we're going to talk with Parker once again. We're going to walk around. We're going to show you the operation. So if you ever want to start a coffee shop, watch this, steal everything, and go off and do your own. Rock and roll. So imagine we start with the roasting process.
Yeah, so coffee comes in the burlap sacks. They actually don't come in burlap anymore. It's like they come in these plastic bags because coffee is super porous. Mm-hmm. So like when we do the barrel aging, you know, that's when we just put the raw bean in there and it absorbs all the flavor. So back in the day, it used to just come in the burlap sack.
Okay.
And it would taste like burlap.
Oh, that's interesting.
Yeah, so it comes in and then we go to the yellow bins where we have organized it by country of origin.
Okay.
This is just an order going out.
Mm-hmm.
But for instance, Kale here has it, you can see like this is Ethiopia washed process. So they dump the green bean in there. And that's just raw coffee.
Mm-hmm.
And a wash process means like when the cherry is picked, they pick everything off and then they wash it through like a mill. So it's a, very clean cup.
Are these hand-picked berries?
Oh yeah.
Oh wow.
And then in between, the next step of a process, the next kind of process is called a honey process. You're gonna get, they don't wash the bean all the way, they leave some of the cascara fruit on there. So you're gonna get some more like natural flavors, more fruit.
Okay.
That's a really good one, Costa Rica honey process. And then here, we have a Colombian natural coffee. So you'll see the color of it has like those like red notes to it right here. That's because they just pick the fruit off the coffee and let it dry with the fruit on it. So if you smell it, it smells really fruity. So put your head in that bin.
Oh wow.
Yeah, it's like already really fruity.
That's really interesting. I don't think I've ever seen a fresh bean.
There you go. So now you've seen about 1 million of them. So that's Colombia. There you go. Ethiopia here, all over the place. So then Kale roasts them in the machines. We have a nice crew, Kale, Caroline, Mo. They'll roast them in the machines. It takes about, 13 minutes. What do you drop in like your average time? 13?
Oh, each charge takes like 10 to 13 minutes.
Yeah. That's all it takes. That's how long it takes to do a charge of cold brew.
Okay.
Or a charge of coffee. So all the coffee that he's dumping in right now takes about, call it 12 minutes.
What kind of temperatures or ranges are you looking at when you're heating them up?
He puts it in at about 400 degrees.
Wow, fuck.
And then it's going to drop down. And then it's going to start increasing again. That takes about 90 seconds.
How many different varieties of beans do you have in here right now?
Shit. We got Brazil, Peru, Sumatra, Costa Rica, El Salvador, Kenya, another Colombia.
So there's other bits of interesting equipment and whatnots in here. First I see some few and maplewood barrels.
Yeah.
Predominantly whiskey, I would imagine.
They're all whiskey barrels. Remember how green it was?
Yeah.
That's the same coffee.
Oh, that's interesting.
So that's been sitting in a
The
barrel.
smell
It
coming
smells
right
like
off of
fucking
that.
booze, yeah. And
Jesus.
it's very dense. It's like hard. So that's barrel aged coffee.
And so you put in the unroasted beans in here first, because does that trap more of the flavor versus roasted?
So remember when I said the burlap?
Mm-hmm.
Same thing.
So
if you put it in a bag of bananas, it'll taste like banana. Essentially, I guess. So I just got this new brewing system. So the coffee and water go into here, sits for a set amount of time, not very long. The next day we suck it out, send it into the bright tank.
Mm-hmm.
And then right now, like for like smaller batches of things, you can look in there. There's like some some cold brew going.
Oh wow! Shit to the bean.
It's just sitting, doing its thing. So yeah, we bottle once a week, twice a week. And then into the cooler and out to the customer.
Well, fuck. Well, thanks for letting me bother you one more time, man. It was great.
Always.
Love you, baby.
Love you too.
All right.
I could use,
go buy
I'd
Hexe
go to
Coffee
a bar
everywhere. Go buy Hexe Coffee at Hexe Coffee. You can get it at so many different bars. Where are some locations they can pick it up at?
We do a lot with all of your guys' group, the Green Post, the Northman. Get it at our cafe at Damon Diversity in Clybourne. Bitter Pops is a great one.
Oh yeah, definitely.
I don't want to like name off and forget some, but just come to me, buy it from us.
Yeah.
Or on the
There you go.
internet. Yeah, hexecoffee.com.
That's it. Thanks again, baby.
Of course, guys. Always
All right.
a pleasure.